Donald Trump reacting to the Grammys was never going to be a one-night thing. He's too plugged into the spectacle for that. But his latest move is doing something he probably didn't intend, because it's now creating a much bigger problem for him. And it's not about ratings. It's not even about the Grammys being the worst. It's about what Trump is going after. Not the music, not the winners. A joke. Specifically, a joke that put Trump's name in the same sentence as Jeffrey Epstein. And Trump is treating it like a legal emergency. Because in this post on Truth Social, Trump claims Trevor Noah said, incorrectly, that Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. And Trump responds with, wrong. He says he's never been there, calls it false and defamatory, and then threatens to send his lawyers after Noah. Now, here's what makes this different. Trump has complained about comedians before. He's insulted hosts before. He's attacked award shows before. But this time, he's not just ranting. He's threatening legal action over a punchline. And that matters because when a president or any major political figure starts using lawsuits or legal threats to respond to jokes, the point isn't just to win an argument. The point is to intimidate. So let's break down exactly what happened, what Trump is actually reacting to, and why the bigger story might not even be the joke. Because while Trump was melting down online, the Grammys turned into something else entirely. A full-on viral protest. Ice out. During the Grammys monologue, Trevor Noah made a joke that referenced Trump, Bill Clinton, and Epstein's Island, basically implying Trump needed a new island to hang out on now that Epstein's was gone. That joke is what triggered Trump's Truth Social post and the "I'm going to sue you" threat. And Trump's response is telling. He didn't just say, "That's not true." He framed it as defamation, denied ever going to Epstein's Island, insulted Noah personally, and said he'd be suing him for plenty. Now, to be clear, both Trump and Clinton have denied wrongdoing, and neither has been charged in relation to Epstein's crimes. But here's the uncomfortable truth. When Trump responds this aggressively to an Epstein reference, when he makes this the headline, he's not just fighting a comedian. He's reminding everyone that Epstein is still the most radioactive name in American politics.
And the harder he tries to stomp the conversation out, the more oxygen it gets. Because now the story isn't Trevor Noah told a joke. The story becomes, why is Trump so desperate to punish anyone who even jokes about Epstein? Let that sink in. While the internet was arguing about that one line, something else was happening inside the Grammys broadcast, something that went even more viral and hit even harder politically. A wave of artists and celebrities used the Grammys to speak directly against ICE and the administration's immigration crackdown, many wearing ICE out pins on the carpet and during the show. This wasn't subtle. This wasn't coded language. This was a coordinated message. And the biggest moment of the night, according to multiple reports, was Bad Bunny, who spoke about immigrants as human beings and Americans, while directly calling out ICE. Billie Eilish also delivered one of the most shared lines from the entire ceremony. No one is illegal on stolen land. That quote alone became a clip farm machine across social media within hours. And now notice what's happening. Trump is threatening to sue a comedian for an Epstein joke, while the Grammy stage is being used as a megaphone to challenge Trump's immigration enforcement. It's one night. Two viral fires, and they feed into the same bigger story. Control of the narrative. Here's the real question. Does Trump actually think threatening to sue Trevor Noah is going to make people stop saying Epstein? Or is this the Streisand effect in real time, where the attempt to shut something down guarantees it spreads even further? Because once you call a joke defamation, you're not just disagreeing. You're telling every comedian, every host, every network, mention this topic, and I'll make your life expensive. And at the same time, the Grammys showed the opposite impulse. When people feel pressure, They don't always go quiet. Sometimes they go louder. That's exactly what Ice Out turned into. A symbol people could wear, photograph, clip, repost, and repeat. Teen Vogue and other outlets explain the pins as a direct statement against ICE, especially amid heightened tensions tied to enforcement actions and protests. Not everyone loved the politics on stage. Some critics argued award shows shouldn't be political. Ricky Gervais jumped in after the ceremony, criticising winners for making political speeches, basically repeating his old message that celebrities aren't in a position to lecture the public, and posting, "They're still not listening." So now the Grammys isn't just music awards, it's a battlefield. Trump versus Trevor Noah over what counts as defamation in comedy. Artists versus ICE on a mainstream stage. Comedians versus celebrities over whether politics belongs in entertainment. And the more everyone fights about it, the more it spreads. So here's the bottom line. Trump wanted to frame the night as, "The Grammys are trash. The host is a loser. I'm the victim of a lie." But the public takeaway became something else. Trump is so sensitive about the Epstein reference that he's threatening legal action over a punchline. The Grammys became a viral platform for immigration protest, Ice Out, with major artists directly challenging the administration. And that combination is exactly why this story won't die. Because when powerful people try to punish speech, whether it's a joke or a protest, what happens? The conversation doesn't disappear. It multiplies. If they're trying to scare people out of talking, that's usually the biggest sign the topic matters. So tell me what you think. Was Trevor Noah's joke just comedy? Or did it cross a line? And was Ice Out brave activism or celebrities hijacking the show? Drop your take in the comments. Like the video, share it, and subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this, because we're going to keep following the stories they want everyone to forget.